we got a new version of the software, of the Varjo base software, and that is really great to know. And Varjo, actually, they keep working on that distortion profile, and they keep working on that software. And they even told me, okay, you can try this out now. And you got the same one. We both tried it out. We haven't talked lots about it, so I'm looking forward to find out in detail what you think about it. But it's simply good to see that they keep on working on that and keep improving it, and that they don't say, okay, that's just how it is and it's good enough. No, they really, really, improve it. So I tried the new update, and I first want to know what you thought about it.
Oh, you're going to ask me first.
Yeah, I ask you first, and then I will tell you about my experiences. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing I was quite taken back was the field of view. Like, I was like, hang on a minute. It's definitely big. And I had to kind of think, am I imagining this? But they've done some magic with the field of view. I don't know if you agree with that, Seb. But just
totally, I was shocked. I'm so happy that you also saw it.
That's a relief, because I wasn't sure about that one. I thought maybe it's just me being, like, I don't know, just imagining it or something. But no, it's very impressive. I mean, it's 115 degrees horizontal. But if I compare, say, that to the Varjo Pro 2, which it feels as good as that, if not better than that, actually, in terms of the horizontal field of view. It definitely feels larger than it was before, absolutely. But the vertical field of view is still not as good as a G2, I don't think.
It's true, but I really had the feeling that it's also better now with that update. And cool. let me tell you why I had the feeling. The thing is, before in the software before, the area that you see, like the shape of what you see, right? For let's say for the Quest, it's like very homogeneous, like kind of rounded or oval, right? And for the Pro 2, it's a bit strange, like a rectangle, right?
In fact,
and for this here, before, it was like on the top, it is rounded. But down, it was kind of like flat or like straight, Is
there a way of showing this on the thing? If I send you, because I've actually got two pictures.
Okay, show me.
Of the stencil, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So if you look at this screen here, can you see that? That's what it looks like now.
Okay.
And this is what it looked like before. Hang on. Can you see that? Yeah. You see how it's basically like an oval shape. In fact, I'll crop that. I want to get another one. Sorry, you're going to see all my screenshots now of Microsoft Flight Simulator. There we go. That's a good example. You see there, basically it's rounded. So
this is now or this is before?
That was before. This is before. I've cropped loads of these. That's really annoying. I kind of want to show you it. Yeah, that's a better idea. There we go.
Okay.
Can you see that there's a lot of real estate that could be there, and it's just kind of you can't really, especially here with the vertical field of view, you see at the bottom there. So that's the kind of image, give you an idea.
Okay.
But now it's like that. So you can see there it's a lot wider.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know.
I mean, it's a bit of an image. I mean, it probably won't show you very well, but it'd be probably best to measure it. I think that'd be the best way of doing it. But
but you know what? Actually, I did measure it, and then I had the same values. However, I also felt like there is more now that I see. Probably, right. It's just there's more. It seems like there's also more on the sides, and also more, especially down in the bottom. For me, in the bottom before, somehow it was not as homogeneous as on the top. For me, it was like on top is okay, and then kind of like too early, it stopped the picture for me. But now I have more of a homogeneous kind of like FOV, and it just appears to be bigger for me. It just looks bigger. So yeah, it's great. It's really like surprisingly better.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be. It's not like it's not a Pimax now.
No.
I would take this any day over a larger field of view headset with a more not squashed. The pixels not so dense, so you're going to get those pixels over a larger area, and so it won't be so sharp. I think the field of view is more than adequate. I think.
Yeah, adequate. That's probably the right.
It's not sensational. It's not going to blow you away.
No.
This clarity is going to blow you away, not the field of view. But you're not going to think about it and go, "Oh no, this is
right."
I don't like it.
But it's great that it's better now. So I think if you come from a G2 or from a Quest 2, you won't feel now like, oh no, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
This is like, yeah, okay, it's just okay. It's adequate. That's a great word, but it's not worse, and that is good already. Yeah, cool. Really good to know that you had the same feeling. This was like, okay.
It'd be interesting if we disagreed on that, but no, I thought we might do. To be fair, I didn't think you would think the same.
I feel the same.
Well, that just shows you, doesn't it? That's interesting. It must be true. It's gotta be.
Exactly. Yeah.
I also noticed as well with the software that you get a higher resolution. This is something I need to look into a bit more. Pardon the pun. But instead of having the values in sort of like percentages of the resolution, it's now highest, or whatever it is.
But this part I didn't like it. In my opinion, I liked it that they had before the real resolution written down there, and now it just says like high, or like what does it say, like standard, higher or highest or so, without giving us okay.
Right, I don't know if you can see that or not.
But,
that's the Varjo base.
Yes.
And this is the tab here we're talking about. So
now it sucks. This part sucks in my opinion.
So high is default. What does that mean? Is that the actual native resolution? Very high and highest. I'm guessing that's native.
No. I think highest is really the one where the panel looks the best.
It does, but it tanks frame rate like crazy.
Yeah, of course.
And my dog just hit his head on the door. What a crazy.
Oh.
My dogs are crazy. So I don't know about that one. I've actually emailed Varjo about that.
Yeah, I will also give him my feedback.
They're not sure that if they're going to continue doing that yet, whether they're going to go back to the other.
Oh, they should. I will totally give them my feedback as well. I will tell them, bring that back with the numbers, because I want to know with what kind of resolution am I using that headset now.
I don't think there's anything else. By the way, motion prediction for people, because I get asked this all the time. At the moment, it's not being supported by. Well, I don't know whether it's supported in Steam VR or not. I don't think it is it? But I know for definite for OpenXR, for Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's not supported yet, but it's going to be. It's definitely going to be, and I can't wait to try that out.
Yeah.
But to be honest, as long as you get about 35, 40 frames per second, it's not too bad. And I know a lot of people out there don't even like motion reprojection anyway. So it's
still a nice feature in my opinion. So I really want to have it. I mean, I can remember also like how good it was. There was like supported for the Microsoft, right? For the WMR headset for the G2, right? The 30 FPS motion smoothing, right?
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, when I say it doesn't matter, I think for flying, for general aviation stuff, it doesn't matter. But if you're going to be flying in DCS, or if you're going to be race simmers like Project Cars and Assetto Corsa and all the other ones, and obviously like Half-Life, and you're going to need smooth gameplay. It's because you're going to be moving around a lot more, so that's essential. So that they need to get that in the software. That's really important.
Right.
But that is coming in an update at some point, hopefully before it goes, live completely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but anyways, let's keep on talking about what changed. Did you see something else change for the new update?
Well, for me personally, chromatic aberration is still a bit of an area that needs to be looked at. Pardon the pun again, but it's better. It is better than what it was, but it's still there. But it's not.
Agreed.
It's never been
I also
something
still saw it.
That you've seen it as well. Yeah. And the way I can describe it for me, say if I'm looking if I'm in a cockpit and you can see the frame around the cockpit, I can see a tinge of blue around the sort of the top portion of the display. And as soon as you look up, it goes completely. So it's just around the fringes of the display, but it's honestly, genuinely, it's not something that bothers me that much, but it is there. I think there's some work to be done there, to be fair. But
this is really software. I think I'm confident they should be able to fix that. So you're right. Yeah, right. Yes.
Did you saw the same thing as well? That's good to know. But I mean, you know, I think it's actually the virtual desktop's quite a good way of seeing it, because you've got your square of your virtual desktop, and on the outer edges of the square you can just see a tinge of blue.
Right.
It's nowhere near as bad as when I first got the headset. It was quite bad at the top, and this is why I'm quite excited that it is software that, well, hopefully that will sort that out, because they've already improved it already tons, you know. So I think it's just a case of getting that right profile. But apart from that, I think that's about it, really, for me in terms of what I've noticed. I think, really.
Yeah. Then let me tell you what I saw.
Please do.
Yeah. So, for me, from my visual experience, first of all, the FOV, I told you already about it, but also the warping, in my opinion, got much better. So there is still warping. Yeah, you also saw it?
I forgot about that. Yeah, but
so that is warping is when like distortions in the very peripheral areas, as in the stuff moves kind of different or faster. Like if you're holding a magnifying glass, right, and you look through it and then you move, then you will also see that at the outer edges it moves faster. The world moves faster than it is in the middle. So that can kind of get you out of immersion, right? And I feel that this part got smaller. You know, it's not so affecting me as much as before anymore. And in general, it's also less than before. It was quite visible, right? This kind of distortion.
The VR3 was, I thought.
It was. So that is like very much improved right now. So they've improved the FOV and they improved the warping, which in my opinion is like really good.
Very cool, yeah.
Yes, you also saw it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I forgot to talk about the warping, but yeah.
Great. And then also, before, in my headset, I had on the very edge, I don't even know how to say that, some strange black things. It looked like in the pyramid there is something wrong, but it's also gone. So I thought it was, we talked about this before, that we both had it, but it's gone now, this problem. Can you remember? You also had it? Yeah, it's totally gone.
I sent you a picture.
Yeah, you sent me
I was like, what?
I had the same thing, like what is this dirt?
Yes.
But this is completely gone now. So it's great. I'm really happy that they keep on like making this better.
Absolutely.
Right?
If you consider this is just beta, it's just another software iteration. There's going to be a lot more yet that they're working on. And this is the first update I've had for the software since getting it, and it's already a lot better.
It's really cool.
And so they know what they're doing.
And we're still like 1 month away from the headset being sent out to the people who ordered it. The first ones, I think, right? Are they still on time with that? Are they still going to send it out on end of December, or is it already like postponed?
I haven't heard any delays.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know when they're going to actually send them out, whether it's going to be December.
Right,
but I think February. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the people who order now, they will get it only in February. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Right.
I feel for everybody, really. You know, because it's just fun. It's an amazing headset for what it does, really.
Yeah, really. It is expensive. For some people, it will be worth it, right? Even just looking a bit better than the G2, it will be worth it for some, right? But in general, if you look at the bang for the buck, then the G2 is still the winner.
Yes. In fact, I've got a video out coming soon of that very thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, you know, the thing is, I consider this as it's a thing that someone who would, it's the kind of person who would buy it would be a hobbyist, and then, you know, it would be an investment to their hobby.
Right.
You wouldn't buy it to play Beat Saber. I mean, you might do.
I do it. Yeah, it looks so good in it, man. Come on. Yeah, the blocks like, great. So beautiful.
I'm only jealous because I'm really, really crap at it. I don't know how people do it. It's just so confusing, and I get all confused. Yeah, but you know, the Quest 2 has far more features than the Aero, but that would be missing the point completely. This is a very specific headset. I kind of see it as like a tracked focus, like sports car. You wouldn't take a Ferrari to do your shopping. You'd take you'd take it'd be awful. You would go over the speed bumps, you'd get stuck. You'd probably reverse into someone because it's too much power, and
Right.
you'd use it, but it'd be great around a track, and that's the whole point of this headset. It is
Totally
a
get
very
it.
focused headset.
I agree. That makes sense. That makes total sense.